Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Got my view of the Acropolis. We're going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin. IOTA has been pumping. My trade on IOTA now is up around almost $2,000. You know how in the last video I added more, I put another $1,000 buy order, which was 5x, so $5,000 buy order on IOTA. It came down, activated, so now the trade is like 16,600 with 5x leverage, so it's around $80,000, and then it's up like $2,000, but I use $16,000 of margin. But my goal is to build a $250,000 position on IOTA, which will be beautiful. I'm going to jump into the charts for Bitcoin, IOTA, and I'll show you other information. And MCRT is up 15% today, which is amazing. A big announcement will be tomorrow. It's very exciting. If you've been watching the development now, when we launched MCRT, the IDO was at 0.003. It went all the way up to 10 cents, which was $100 million market cap. And then that was at the end of the bull market when we just had a website. Then during the bear market, it's come down massively. We've been building nonstop. Now we have been building 7 days a week pretty much if you've been following the development. We have Unity developer team, smart contract developer team, legal team, marketing team, business development team, design team. Just amazing team, more than 100 people working full-time on MCRT Magicraft. And over the last 2 years during the bear market, we've been building non-stop. Our game is live on PC, Android, iOS. We have Web3 lobby, we have staking systems, we have NFTs that are playable characters in the game. We have smart contracts, so now you can actually play a game and earn MCRT, which can be converted for USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So you can actually play, for the first time in the world, play a really good game, a MOBA, Magicraft, now on PC and iOS. So you can just download it on your iPhone, type in Magicraft, find the game, go to lobby.magicraft.io, connect them, and you can play to earn MCRT for free. You can play to earn money playing games. It's the first one in the world that's really good. And now we're seeing today with 15% pump, which is beautiful. Let's jump into the technicals in the market for Bitcoin now. We're going into the technicals. The market is MCRT leading the market, 14.4% up today, which is beautiful. MCRT up 14.4%, big bounce back. Palantir up 6%. Tesla up 4%. Yesterday I wanted to add more to Tesla. I predicted this breakout. If you followed my video, I said that in my opinion, this is a giant bull flag and it's about to break out. I mean, it's still got more room to go. So I will add more to Tesla here. I do think Tesla's going to go up. Meta's up 2%, Google 1.5%. I bought Meta, Google, Tesla at the bottoms. I added massive positions. The rest of the market quite flat. Bitcoin is quite flat as well. Bitcoin, no, SMR down 12% today. Big drop on SMR, FXS. Bitcoin still around the same point. For daily stochastic, 4-hourly stochastic is very oversold. We had the short activated, we went massive in the profits. Then Bitcoin had a big bounce back from 26,500. Very strong bounce back on the news that Tether is going to be buying Bitcoin with their treasuries. Stochastic is oversold heading up on the 4-hourly. Hourly massive heading up. I would close this short. It's slightly in the loss if you took that short. It was massively in the profits, but now it's slightly in the loss. But I would close this short because that was a strong pump and the RSIs are turning up. But actually, no, I wouldn't close this short. Why? Because if I look at it here, it's still a bear. It's a bearish. It's still a bear flag. I would still say this is a bear flag. Ooh, hold on. Let me draw it out. That's actually more a symmetrical triangle. I would close the short. It's slightly in the loss here. That news from Tether actually pumped up Bitcoin quite a bit. Bitcoin was falling. It was a head and shoulders that we had here. Smaller time frame head and shoulders. My target was 23K. Bigger time frame, also a big head and shoulders. But this news from Tether really pushed Bitcoin back up. This is also a big head and shoulders that I was seeing on Bitcoin. I mean, it can still play out. We can still go to 23. But it's holding here. And stochastics on the 4-hourly, the hourly. Let's see on the daily turning up. Let's see what the Bitcoin indicator bot you get in the crypto master course. Still the crypto guru bot still saying a sell. Bitcoin indicator bot is showing, what is it? Bitcoin indicator bot showing a sell as well. Bigger time frame, it still says we're coming down to 23K. You can see this white trend line on Bitcoin that Bitcoin's been following, bouncing here, bouncing, and coming down, and then I think it was going to move up. But this announcement from Tether that they're going to start, it created a hammer candle here. You see, we've got 6 hours left. If this closes, it's a hammer candle. So Bitcoin can be going up from here. So I would close my short. If you're in a short, I would close it on Bitcoin. Why? Because this announcement from Tether really sent Bitcoin up strongly. The stock market is moving up strongly. The only thing that will really FUD the markets right now is if the US government defaults, but they won't let that happen. Why? Because the politicians get paid by the US government. So the politicians voting are not going to vote for themselves to not get paid. You know what I mean? So actually, I would flip to long here. This Tether announcement is, in my opinion, very bullish that Tether is going to start buying, because Tether now makes, they announced that Tether makes around, it's $86 billion valuation, and it makes around $4 billion a year now. And they're going to use 15% of that to be buying Bitcoin with the Tether revenues. So they have more than the 86 billion that they have of Tether. So Tether is a US stablecoin, USDT, that's backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar. They have $86 billion market cap. So what's happened is the money that they're making from that 86 billion, they're actually profitable. So now they have more than the 86 billion that they need to back the US dollar, to the USDT. So they have more than the money that they're actually backing by 4 billion or some 2 to 4 billion. And now they make $4 billion of revenue per year. And they said they're going to move 15% of that every month into Bitcoin. So there's going to start being a lot of buying pressure. And that news has held Bitcoin. So I would go long from here. A little bit of a pullback onto the weekly support. And I would flip long here on Bitcoin. Stop loss I would put right underneath. You can take a little risk here because you've got this trend line, and take profit I would put at that resistance, or I would put it for the third and final wave to 35k. That gives us a massive risk to reward ratio. It gives us a 16 risk to reward ratio, risking $514 to make $8,596. With 10x leverage, that would be $85,000 of profits. So trade opens at 26,920. Stop loss is at 26,405, and take profit is at 35k, risking $500 to make $8,596, and with no leverage, with 10x leverage, $85,000. That's the trade I would take on Bitcoin. Again, the gray line is where the trade opens, red line is where the trade stop losses, and green line is the take profit, which is beautiful. So that's what's at MCRT right now, is just pumping massively up, 15%, 15.7% today, which is beautiful. You can check out the game magicraft.io and you can research into the project. This is the game. This is the gameplay. You can see here, this is the gameplay, and it's you earn money while playing a game from PC, Android, and iOS. The game is already live. You can just click here. You can play it live on the App Store, on Google Store. The lobby system is there where you can earn money. Check it out, and it's really pumping like crazy today, which is beautiful. You can buy it on Bybit. Also, my trade on IOTA is up now, $1,987. So I made around $2,000 today on this IOTA trade, which is beautiful. I've got $16,000 of margin for an $82,000 trade. I wanted to add more to this position, but IOTA pumped. My goal is to get it to a $50,000 position with 5x leverage, would be $250,000. Now it's up $1,756. It's fluctuating a lot, but that's beautiful. And this account, it was $265,000 2 days ago. Yesterday it was $267,000. Now it's $276,000. So it's up around $11,000 today, which is beautiful. I've got half a Bitcoin in here. I'm going to add more. I'm going to add another half a Bitcoin. I've got $39,000 of MCRT. It pumped around 15%, 16% today. MCRT 16.8%. That's a huge move. Announcement coming tomorrow. Axie Infinity also pumped. Mainly the reason for this pump is Axie Infinity got added into the Apple Store. Even though Magicraft has been in the App Store, the iOS App Store, for the last few months, Axie Infinity got added to the iOS Store, and that's what caused a big movement in the metaverse play-to-earn games. And Magicraft is one of those games, the leading one, where Axie Infinity is, in my opinion, a joke if you're a gamer compared to Magicraft and this MOBA game. But Uniswap is up a little bit. Bitcoin, I've got half a Bitcoin. I'm going to add another half a Bitcoin here because, in my opinion, Bitcoin looks bullish now based off this news from Tether. So I just bought another half a Bitcoin. I put the order in. Let's see if it executes. Partially filled. Buying half a Bitcoin, which is around 16,000 something dollars. So now I've got 30,000 USDT in here, but I've got a lot of orders. So there's, in this account, $276,000 in here, up $10,000 or 5,400 today plus because of the derivatives trade. MCRT is up. Bitcoin now I've got 0.99 Bitcoin. Let's add another 0.0 0.001. Okay, just to make sure that I have the one full Bitcoin, just because for beautifulness. One Bitcoin, Uniswap 15,000, FXS 8,000. FXS pulled back a little bit today. I'm going to add another $1,000 to FXS. It's one of my favorite long-term holds for the bull market. And yeah, that's what's happening. You can also get MCRT on Bybit and PancakeSwap and many other exchanges. MCRT is up 17% today, which is beautiful. That's my updates in the market. This is a cool announcement that's going to come. I'll just give you a hint. This is one of the announcements from Magicraft, but it will be announced. This is not it, but it will be announced soon. This is the Magicraft logo. So beautiful. Morning, James. What a beautiful day. Thanks again. Have a beautiful day. TA on Sui. We'll do in the next video. So Sui, let's see. Sui is a project that launched. If you've watched my videos, I farmed it on Binance. Sui. Oops. Someone wants me to do Sui technicals. So I'm going to do Sui technicals. Looks bullish. 4-hourly heading up. I mean, that was since the launch of Sui. Let's see. It looks nice on the just like quick glance. It looks beautiful on technicals. It's about to break. If it can break through this resistance, I mean, it's the similar pattern to Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin moves, when the tide lifts, the tide lifts all boats, or the tide lifts all ships. There's a quote like this. And Bitcoin lifting is pulling up everything. And if it does, I mean, Sui is at a strong resistance here, but if it manages to break out, $1.50 is the $1.49, which just happens exactly line up to the previous release, the high of at the release. So that's a trade on Sui you can take as well. Something like this. Target 7 risk to reward ratio trade with 10x leverage would be 310%. That's the trade I would take on Sui. Again, you read my trades. This is the gray line where it opens. This is the red line where it automatically stops. This is the green line where it takes profit. And you set the trade before you even start, everyone. Make sure you learn that. Take the crypto master course in the description. ChatGod has now more than 120,000 users using ChatGod, which is beautiful. This is one of the people ask, like, coming up with ideas. If someone fails to accept a game in Magicraft, we're going to put some restrictions that will be announced soon. And yeah, which is beautiful. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have an amazing day. Bitcoin looking bullish here on the news about Tether. Hit that subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and comment down below what you think about the markets, your opinions, and if you'd like me to analyze any stocks or cryptos. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.